To recap everything that's gone on because I was on the wrong game. Right now we're tied at 3 with Louisiana and Mississippi. Louisiana took a 2-0 lead with Channing Frank, who's actually on first with a single, hit a 2-run single in the first inning. Pitch is swung on, ground ball past the diving third baseman in the left. That's going to score at least 1 and most likely 2. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Crawford around second, headed to third, and he'll slide in safely. A 2-run triple for Peyton Crawford. As Boyd comes in to score, as Team Louisiana is freaking out over here to our left, and they should, as they now lead 6-3. Swung on and fouled back by Terrence Robinson. So Louisiana with 2 runs in the first. Channing Frank with a single that plated Hunter McAllen and Justin Boyd. And Louisiana with 4 here in the third. Opened it up a little bit to make it 6-3. Bryce Shano led off with a single, then A.J. St. Andre single to pop out by Hunter McAllen, then a single by Boyd plated Shano, single by Frank plated St. Andre, and now a 2-run triple by Peyton Crawford. That has popped up and out of play. And we will give you the recap for Team Mississippi when they come to bat in the bottom of the third. 2 in the first, 4 in the third here for Louisiana, 3 in the first for Mississippi. And my apologies, folks, if you were tuning into this game, I was on a wrong stream. That happens. That's what happens when you're out here in the 90-degree heat and you're not paying attention. So my apologies, everybody. Pitch is swung on, and that's fouled out of play to the left. So, again, this is Louisiana and Mississippi in pool number 1. So there's 12 teams in the tournament. You have 4 pools of 3. The first place and second place team in each pool will advance to the championship bracket starting on Monday. Consolation bracket, that is going to be foul to the left side. Actually, championship bracket will start tomorrow. Then the consolation bracket will start tomorrow as well. That'll be for all the third place teams in each pool. So everybody is guaranteed at least 4 games. The pitch is a pop-up, and that'll get out of play by Robinson, who struck out his first time up. Again, it is Peyton Crawford at third with the triple. The pitch is a swing and a miss for a strikeout. 2 down. Matthew Hebert to the plate. Pitch is a swing and a miss. So apparently I was streaming on, I believe, the Alabama-South Carolina game. So we'll stay on in between innings and recap what's happened so far. That's a swing and a miss by Hebert, who struck out his first time. It's a nice cool breeze is coming down on us here in Lumberton. You see the flags fluttering from left to right. So the clouds are winning the day. As long as that's all they do. As long as they cover the sun and keep us dry, that's the important part. The pitch to the left-handed Hebert. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. But Louisiana does put up a 4 spot. And they lead 6-3 as we go to the bottom of the third. Again, recapping what has happened so far for Louisiana, they took a 2-0 lead in the first. Hunter McAllen with a single, Justin Boyd with a single, and then Channing Frank singling up the box to plate those 2 runs. In the bottom of the second, when Team Mississippi came to the plate, Elijah Martin with a single, Cooper Speed with a single, and then Dawson Hughes singled, came all the way around to score after a throwing error. They led 3-2, and then just in this last top of the third, it was Bryce Shano with an infield hit, A.J. Andre with a single, then Hunter McAllen popped out, then Justin Boyd with an RBI single, Channing Frank with an RBI single, Peyton Crawford with a 2-run triple. So the boys from Oakdale, Louisiana now up. I have 6-3. The scoreboard says 5-3. We'll have to check on that. I think it's 6-2. So we'll have to communicate with the scoreboard keeper is upstairs. I have 6-3 as Louisiana has scored 4 runs. As it's Wyatt Hudson, Jaden Coney, and then Elijah Martin. And the pitch. Lets that one ride. Defensively for Louisiana, the outfield from left to right, or the infield from left to right, from third base to first base. We'll give it to you after this pitch popped up. Shortstop makes the catch. That's Channing Frank, who has had a monster game so far on both sides, offensively and defensively. It's Peyton Crawford at third, Channing Frank at short. Number 1 is Hunter McAllen at second. 2 is Jeremiah Robinson at first base. The outfield from left to right is number 8, Matthew Hebert. 23 is A.J. St. Andre. 14 is Jeremiah Christian. And number 6 is Bryce Shano behind the plate. Tucker Stallsby. Briar Ferris was the catcher in the second inning, but Stallsby is back in there. And number 7 is Gatlin Ashworth in the pitcher circle. Well, actually right of the pitcher circle. Big swing and a miss by Coney. So again, Oakdale, Louisiana, and Pike County, Mississippi, your representatives of those two states. Coney choking way up on that bat, takes a big swing and a miss for strike 2. We started about 20 minutes late today. That normally happens when you're getting a tournament off the ground, usually the first day. The pitch is a pop-up, and it'll be fouled out of play. So, again, this is part of Pool 1 in the machine pitch division. Hello. Got to keep your head on a swivel around here, as I about got killed by a foul ball in another field. Or somebody was throwing the ball in and was just a little off. And that's going to be a strikeout to Coney. 1 down. Number 20 is Elijah Martin. He singled his first time. And lets that one ride. So the batting lineup for Mississippi, Elijah Martin, this is his second time to the plate. And he swings and fouls that one out. Then it's number 15, Cooper Speed, 32, Dawson Hughes, 5 is DJ Brown, 4 is Cy Isaac, 10 is Mason Wilson, 8 is Andrew Lott, 3 Aaron Cooper, 11 Dequez Martin, 44 Dawson Sean, 1 is Wyatt Hudson, and 18 is Jaden Coney. That's the Mississippi lineup. The pitch swung on, and that will get out of play. So our next game is technically supposed to start in 20 minutes with Texas and Florida. That obviously will not happen because we started late here. That is a swing and fouled at the plate by Elijah Martin. So again, Pool 1 is Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas. Pool 2 is Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia. Ground ball, nice play by the pitcher. Over to first in time. Good glove work there by Gatlin Ashworth on the 1-3. As we'll get back to these pools, Pool 3 is Texas, Florida, North Carolina. Pool 4, Virginia, Tennessee, and the host team, Lumberton. As we are halfway home here in our opening game. Louisiana, thanks to a 4-run third, they lead 6-3 here on JockJive.com. If you want a download of any game of this week's tournament, they're only $5 each. Just email info@jockjive.com. Info is info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want. We'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card, and the games will be on their way to you. That's info@jockjive.com for a keepsake you'll want to have for a lifetime. As Spring Hill, Florida will be the representative from Team Florida. We saw them earlier, a couple weeks ago in Bristol. They won the state championship over Okeechobee. Okeechobee is the coach pitch rep for Team Florida. Spring Hill's been a big supporter of JockJive over the years. We've done some regular season action for them. So the top of the fourth will have Gatlin Ashworth, Tucker Stallsby, Jeremiah Christian as they look to add to a 6-3 lead. Again, as we mentioned, Louisiana will host the World Series next year. That'll be in Ruston, Louisiana. Home of Louisiana Tech. As Ashworth will swing and foul one straight back as we're starting to get a little crooked, as I feared that we would, folks. I'll go ahead and try to angle it back. And the pitch swung on, foul back. And we're back, folks. Sorry about that. Little technical difficulties here. We're in the bottom of the fourth in what is a 6-3 lead for Louisiana, but Mississippi with two runners on. Cooper Speed and Dawson Hughes both popped out, and then DJ Brown and Cy Eyes with singles. They now stand at second and third. As Wilson swings and misses on a high pitch. We're out number 3. So that'll do it here for the bottom of the fourth as Mississippi will leave two runners on. They have left 4 on through 4 innings. As Louisiana will come to bat here in the top of the 5th. Louisiana will send up the bottom quarter of their lineup, 10, 11, and 12, and Briar Ferris, Bryce Shano, and A.J. St. Andre. I'm going to give a shout-out to the Commissioner, Wes Skelton, who I'm sure is staying nice and cool up in that press box up there as we're burning up out here. I'm on my Louisiana, Mississippi now.
Yeah, but that one is on Louisiana, Mississippi also. Do they need to fix it? Can they fix it over there?
You may need to tell Mike that.
I'll
yeah, because I'm on my right one now.
So there, when you click on the Alabama game link, you come in and get both of them on both links.
Wes Skelton, who's the commissioner here of Dixie Youth, he's been doing this a long time, folks. Almost 20 years, I believe. I believe this is 20th year as Ferris swings and misses. For the folks of Mississippi, I'll share this story with you. My day job, I'm the sports editor at the Gulf Breeze News in Gulf Breeze, Florida. Been there since 2002, but from 2000 to 2002, I worked at the Mississippi Press in Pascagoula, and Pascagoula hosted, I believe it was the World Series back in 2001, and Wes Skelton was the commissioner way back then. As Briar Ferris struck out his first time, he takes that one low for a ball. So again, Louisiana with 2 in the first and 4 in the third. As Ferris is going to switch bats with Shano. Hopefully he's got more pop in this one. We'll see. The pitch is popped up in foul ground. Third baseman giving chase, but he's not going to be able to get there. And there is a lot of real estate here. This looks like a it's a temporary fence, it looks like, here for the machine pitch tournament, as there is a secondary fence behind that, which I'm assuming this is either an O-zone or a majors field. Of course, we're going to be hosting those World Series events starting a week from today. The pitch is a swing and a miss by Ferris. He strikes out. And that is the 9th strikeout by Louisiana pitching. Bryce Shano beat out an infield hit his first time. They swing and a miss. The pitch, lets that one ride. Shano reached on an infield hit in the 3rd, and he came in to score on Justin Boyd's single. And the pitch is swung on. Shallow left field, and it will drop in front of the left fielder for a base hit. As Aaron Cooper could not get to it. Actually, might have been a closer run for the third baseman as it dropped in between the third baseman and the left fielder. So Shano with a base hit is second of the day. As A.J. St. Andre to the plate, he singled and scored his first time. Pitch is a ball. And we apologize again for the technical difficulties we were having earlier. Hopefully we're beyond them. Pitch is a swing and rip down the left side. That is a foul ball. Just foul, as the third base coach was hoping for it. I don't know if you can see him in the shot. He was praying for it. That would have been at least a double, if not more. Hard hit ball there by the number 12 batter, St. Andre, who singled and scored his first time. Again, Louisiana with a 4-run third inning. That is the difference so far. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Again, the runner at first is Bryce Shano. He singled and is now at first. He's 2 for 2 today. The number 11 batter is 2 for 2. The pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. A little breeze blowing. You may be able to feel it in the crowd mic. 6-3 our score. Louisiana on top here over Mississippi. And the pitch is popped up. Center fielder coming in and will make the catch. That's Elijah Martin. The throw to first, not in time. It's our first outfield assist of the ball game. As Hunter McAllen is 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the first and popped out to short in the third inning. Again, Florida and Texas coming up next in machine pitch action. It is game 2 of 6. McAllen, M-C-A-L-L-O-N. And the pitch. Lets that one ride. Pitch is a ground ball up the middle. Right center fielder knocks it down and throws to short for the out. That'll go 10-6 as Shano is forced out. Outfield assist out there. I think that is Cy Isaac to Cooper Speed for the out. As Louisiana leaves a runner on. They now have left on 4 through 4.5. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th as we have, again, Florida and Texas coming up next. Again, scheduled for a 10:30 start. It's going to start a little later as we were about 20 minutes behind schedule getting underway here. JockJive Sports Productions works small events and large, from T-ball to the Toyota Center, youth sports to collegiate audio only to a full-scale production for ESPN. We do it all. To find out how we can cover your team or event, email info@jockjive.com. Every league in Dixie Youth Baseball sets their sights each year on reaching the Dixie Youth World Series. In July and August, champions in the Ozone, Majors, AAA, AA Coach Pitch, and AA Machine Pitch division from each state compete for the number one position in Dixie Youth Baseball. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the Dixie Youth World Series? All 5 World Series championships next year will be in Ruston, Louisiana. We already mentioned that. Ground ball in front of the catcher. Throw down to first is going to get over 2 fielders' heads and past the right fielder, who recovers it. Guess it was called a foul ball. So Lott will head back. Andrew Lott grounded out to short his first time. And is fouled out of play. So the winner of this one will take the early lead here in Pool 1. The top 2 teams in each pool will advance to the championship bracket. Worst case scenario, if this score holds, Louisiana will be in a 3-way tie at 1-1. That's worst case scenario for them. That is swung on, and it's going to be caught by Frank, who has made every play at short today. That kid's earned some extra cheese on his nachos after this one. Or another slice of cheese on his hamburger or something. Kid has made every play out there at short. Ground ball to the pitcher over to first in time. That's Aaron Cooper grounding out 1-3 for out number 2. Kez Martin reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. Again, here on Field 3, coming up next is Florida and Texas. That is from Pool 3. So Pools 1 and 3 here on Field 3. That is swung on and fouled back. As a swing and a miss for strike 2. So Stallsby back in the game. So it looks like Stallsby and Ferris are rotating innings. That's a smart strategy, actually, because it is hot as Hades out here. Swung on, hit into left field, and it's past the left center fielder. Great effort there. It's going to roll past the left fielder. That's going to be at least a double. A stand-up double for Kez Martin. Boy, fantastic effort. I believe that's A.J. St. Andre laying out, trying to make that catch in left center. So a runner on here for Dawson Sharp. The much-needed run for Team Mississippi. They trail by 3, and they're running out of outs. As the wind almost non-existent, you can see in the flags out there. You see all the state flags out on the outfield, part of the elimination ceremony. Once a team is eliminated, they get to retrieve their flag from the outfield, and they'll get participation certificates, medals, and all kinds of nice toys and trinkets. Dixie Youth Baseball goes all out. All these kids just about need a wheelbarrow to haul all their trinkets home with them. As Dawson Sharp, he struck out his first time. The pitch is a swing and a miss by Sharp. And Mississippi scored 3 in the first inning. Dawson Hughes with a single turned into an inside-the-park home run after errors. They plated 3 runs. That is all they've gotten so far. They have not scored since, and they've had chances. They left another runner on in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the fourth. They have a runner at second here in Kez Martin. Dawson Sharp is the 10th batter for Mississippi. He swings and fouls one out of play, getting some good hacks at the plate. Again, you're watching JockJive.com's live coverage of the Dixie Youth Machine Pitch World Series. Oakdale, Louisiana, and Pike County, Mississippi doing battle here. That swung on and fouled back. You can see part of the fence lower left of your screen. Every time the foul ball is hit, it tweaks a little bit, so I'll do my best to try to correct that. The pitch too sharp. Ground ball past the pitcher, past the second baseman, into center for a hit. The runner will head around third. The throw's going to come all the way at home. We got to play at the plate. They're going to run him back. Catcher running him back, and he'll be safe there at third as DeKez Martin would have been a dead duck at the plate. Good, strong throw. I believe that's A.J. St. Andre from left center. So now we have runners at second and third. That's something you don't see a whole lot in this division, an outfield assist, but almost had one there. But runners safe now at second and third is Wyatt Hudson. He popped out to short his first time. Pitch is a ball. I do not think he went around. It looked like he checked his swing. Pitch is going to miss, so 3 more pitches. In Texas and Florida to do battle next. See the Spring Hill contingent behind us. Ground ball to the shortstop. He has it. He'll fire over to first in time for the out. And again, Channing Frank coming up with the big play at short. So 2 runners left on for Mississippi. They have left 6 on through 5. 2 big stranded base runners there as we go to the top of the 6th. Louisiana looking to add to a 6-3 lead here on JockJive.com. There we go, folks. Try to straighten that out a little. Don't forget to subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel. We stream all Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel. And you'll want to know first what games are coming your way. What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation during the local season. Every player on every team is required to play in every game. In World Series play, all players are required to bat at least once in every game and play 1 inning on defense. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations require and allows each player to be an active participant in every game played by his team. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They want to belong in Dixie Youth Baseball. Make sure that they do by enforcing this rule. Dixie Youth Baseball believes this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction. As we have the lights on here at Pennington Park here in Lumberton. It's a gorgeous facility here. It'll be Justin Boyd and then Channing Frank, Peyton Crawford, the 2, 3, 4 spots for Team Louisiana as they lead 6-3 as they look for some insurance here in the 6th inning. Pitch popped up, right side. Second baseman says, I got it, and he does. Putting it away, that's Mason Wilson there for out number 1. Channing Frank, who has had a monster game on both sides of the ball. He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored and 3 RBIs. They swung on and fouled back. We got a couple finals already. Looks like in the coach pitch division. South Carolina over Florida, 11-6. And North Carolina over Georgia, 10-6. And it swung on and fouled out of play. So South Carolina takes the early lead in Pool 1. North Carolina taking the lead in Pool 2. Channing Frank, who has got to be the MVP for Team Louisiana, he has done it all for the boys in purple. The pitch is a pop-up right side. Brown with a tough play and makes the catch. Nice work. As DJ Brown battling the sun, first of all trying to find the sun with all that cloud cover, and from a knee makes the grab, and he gets attaboys from all his teammates, and a big hug from Mason Wilson. Good stuff there for out number 2. As Peyton Crawford with a 2-run double comes to the plate. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. And as you can see, every time the ball hits the fence, the camera gets a little cattywampus, so. The pitch is swung on and fouled out of play to the left. So the 2 coach pitch games are in the books. Still going in the machine pitch division. Again, it's Alabama and South Carolina in the other machine pitch game. Pitch to Crawford's a big swing and a miss. And that is strike 3. So Team Mississippi down to its final 3 outs here in this opener. They trail 6-3. Opening round action. Opening day action of the 2018 Florida DYB Machine Pitch World Series, which you're watching here on JockJive.com. Coming this fall to JockJive.com, SWAC football, soccer and volleyball, Tuskegee football, the ACCC game of the week, Great American Rivalries, HBCU football, Navarre and Baker High School football, Georgia Military College football, Gulf South Conference soccer, and more. Check us out often. We are JockJive Sports. Are you aware of the scholarship program available to the participants of Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of young men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after high school graduation. 85 $2,000 scholarships were awarded this year. High school seniors are eligible to complete an application and mail it in by February 1st of 2019 for consideration of a scholarship award. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in any 12U age division and will be a senior next year, we encourage you to consider this opportunity. Many scholarship recipients are glad they did. Applications will be available after October 1st, 2018 on the DYB website at youth.dixie.org for 2019 scholarships. As the left-handed hitting Jaden Coney bats for Mississippi. He struck out his first time, and he swings and misses for strike 2. It'll be Coney, Martin, and Speed, 12, 1, and 2 for Team Mississippi. They're down to their final 3 outs. Pitch is swung on, foul tip, got a piece of the catcher there. As Ferris, as we've said for Louisiana, every inning they have alternated between Stallsby and Ferris, which is awfully smart because, folks, it is hot. So they're rotating catchers. The pitch is a swing and a miss, and that is going to be strike 3. So 1 down, 2 to go here. For Team Mississippi, the top of the lineup will be Elijah Martin. He singled in the first and came in to score. Then he grounded out to the pitcher. That one's popped up. Second baseman going out and making a nice grab with his back almost to the infield. Hunter McAllen with the grab. Mississippi down to its final out. It'll be Cooper Speed. Speed with a single and a run scored in the first. He popped out to third in the fourth, and he hits a ground ball. And the shortstop knocks it down to his knees. Dude throws over, not in time as it gets away. As Speed will take second on the air, as that's really the only thing that Channing Frank's done wrong all day, but it started out with a great diving grabbed to his right, but then threw the ball wide of first. So speed at second here for Dawson Hughes. As Hughes lets that one ride. So the tying run for Mississippi in the on-deck circle in DJ Brown. 6-3 our score. Louisiana looking to hold on and win their opener. The pitch is ripped down the left line and is just fouled by about 2 or 3 feet. That would have been at least a double, if not more. Definitely would have driven the run in from second. As the sun is out, well, like I said, it's better than the alternative. Could be pitch number 3 to Hughes. It is swung on and ripped down the left field line again. Foul. Hughes is getting some cuts here. I believe this is pitch 4. Hughes has gotten some cuts. He's just getting around on the ball just a little too much. He's hit the last 2 pitches about to the same spot down the left field line. So 2 more pitches here for Dawson Hughes. The runner at second for Mississippi. The pitch is swung on, and that one's hit well to left field. The left fielder drifting back. And did he make the catch? Holy smoke, he did. Wow. Matthew Hebert gets mobbed by his teammates. It looked like he was going to get burnt on the play, but makes the catch. My word. I guess Hebert had a good shot of Channing Frank making all those defensive plays earlier, said, I'm about to get in this action, and he ends it with a great grab to end it. So Team Louisiana wins their opener here in Pool 1. Your final score, 6-3. So Team Louisiana can punch their ticket to the championship bracket with a win at 3 against Arkansas. Mississippi must win against Arkansas and get help. The Mississippi-Arkansas game scheduled for noon, but again, it's probably going to start a little later as we started about 20 minutes late here. So that'll do it here. 1 down and at least 5 to go here on Field 3. Jason Thompson signing off, wishing you wherever you tuned in today, pleasant morning.